Hey there, how are you doing again today, my lovelies, my angels, and my friends, sisters, brothers, family members? For me, everybody is my lover. Some people are like, how do you do this? I'm like, because I'm a love being. I love people so much. I can sit down with anybody, and just sit down and gist for hours on end. And everywhere I go to, I find support. Everywhere, people want to help me. Whether there's just something about my aura that brings it in. But guess what? It hasn't always been like this. I used to really, really suck at it. I didn't know how to, I depended on specific people, and when they didn't do those things, I would feel bad and feel rejected and depressed and all those things. Until one day, I realized that I can get whatsoever I say, and I will get whatsoever I say. And as I think it, so I am. I used to hear it before, let me not even lie, in the Bible. I'll read it in the Bible, but it never made any sense to me until I started this walk. I'm a certified therapist and hypnotherapist, but above that, I believe that I'm a general all-round life coach. I've worked with Lisa Nichols, Bob Proctor, Vishen Lakiani. I've worked with so many people, Joe Dispenza, Marissa Pear. I've worked with Dean Grazios, so Tony Robbins, so many people. I promise you, even some names that you've never heard. Because what I do is when I'm listening to people and they mention their mentors, I go and look for their mentors and learn from them. And they also mention mentors. I go and look, unless I can't find them on YouTube, I will find all of them and I will listen to every material they have out there. And so that's what has taught me how to create the life of my dreams and live it. And that's really what I want to talk about today. People ask me, how do you get into that feeling of knowing that your wish has been fulfilled or your desires have come without physically and tangibly and seeing it physically in your hands and holding it in your hands and it being tangible? And I smile and I ask them this question. When your daughter, son, niece, nephew, when your young ones come to meet you and say, I would like biscuit, and you say, can you buy me some biscuit? And you say yes, how do they leave you? And everybody will answer excited. I'm like, why were they excited? Did they see the biscuit? Most answers are no. Okay, so why were they excited? And then the answer comes, because they trust me to give them the biscuit. Because when auntie, mommy, daddy says they will buy them the biscuit, they most likely will. And that's exactly how it is. And it should be and must be with your heart's desires. So whoever you believe in, God, source, Allah, bottle, whatever you believe in, right? You go to it or him or her or source or universe, whatever you call your God, if you believe in a higher source, and you say, I would like this. Are you also not meant to assume that they have said yes? So now let's assume they have said yes. How are you going to walk around? Are you going to be like that child who said yes? That's what my daughter does actually, say yes.
Hey there, do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions of life, not really living up to your full potential? Do you ever wonder what it takes to be truly extraordinary? Do you desire to be more, do more, and have more? Think It, Believe It, Become It is designed to help you unleash your inner greatness and achieve things you never thought possible, both in your personal and business life. I believe that everyone has the potential to put an extra on their ordinary, but sometimes it can be hard to start. That is why this course was birthed, so you can have a step-by-step program that will guide you through the process of discovering your unique strengths, building your confidence, and taking action to create a life you love. You can access this course from anywhere in the world and complete it at your own pace. Don't settle for being ordinary when you can be extraordinary. Choose to be more, choose to do more, and choose to have more by enrolling today. See the description box for more details.
And then she walks away. And most times, sometimes she doesn't even get to see that thing that she said yes, because she even forgets about it. Or sometimes she said, but mommy, you promised me biscuits yesterday. And I say, yes, you're right. I will buy it for you today. Or I may say, no, you're not having biscuits today, but that's on a different level. She would naturally always leave me excited. That's how you have to feel when you also ask the universe for something. Trust that as you have asked, you will receive. And you would go away excited knowing you have received it. And so when you're speaking to people, you're not speaking to people as though you are still asking. You are speaking to people as though you have received. And you have spiritually. It just hasn't materialized physically. So now what you're doing is waiting for it to materialize physically. However, that feeling of joy and trust and a knowing that your loving father, mother, whoever you have asked from will give it to you is that same feeling you really, really go away with. Now, has this ever happened to you? Because it's happened to me, but let me ask you. You really long for a pair of shoes. And it takes you a while to get those pair of shoes. You save your money up. You put maybe a red bottom shoe, right? You save your money up. You pay for the shoe lands, and you're just looking at the shoe. By the second day, you're not really thinking about the shoes anymore. But before then, every day you were dreaming about these shoes. These shoes finally land, and you put them in a shoe bag, put them in your shoe rack, and that's it. I don't know about you, but it's happened to me so many times, and it's not just with shoes, bags, clothes, hair, all kinds of things. Now, guess what I realized? It's in the knowing of the having of it that you're excited. It's in the process. It's in the getting to the thing that is the excitement. And what happens also is there's expansion and growth in that process. Not in the physically having the thing in your hand, but in the process of getting to the physicality of owning it. And that's where expansion comes. That's where growth comes. That's where a stretching comes from. So how do you feel? I'll tell you what I do. I'm a firm believer of going deep into it and making it cellular. It resonates in every fiber of my being. Everything that I want, that's exactly what I do. The only thing I won't do this for is maybe for somebody, for a lover, because it might be manipulative, especially if this is not somebody who said they like you. And I'm because some people like people that they know, you like somebody who is maybe taken or not available to you. And then they now sit down and start to wish and see the person is not available to you, right? And so if you do this process, it might work. You might figure out a way to bring this person into your existence, but the person didn't come there willingly. So I won't use this to attract somebody I know is unavailable to me. But I'll use it on other things. So things that are within my control, things that I have created, things that I desire, physical things, material things. That's what I will use this process for. So I sit down, close my eyes. A lot of times I play meditative music, nice, soft music in the background. And I start to see, sense, smell, taste, touch, feel the thing. I see myself in the having of it already. So I see, if they're a pair of shoes, I see myself wearing the shoes. I see people stop me and tell me how beautiful the shoes are. I see myself confident and comfortable and enjoying the shoes. That's what I do. And by the time I come out of that meditation, ooh, I'm smart. And then I'm also a silver method student, and so there's a 3-finger method to keep it in your subconscious mind. So when you've gotten to that heightened feeling, I press my 3 fingers together so that I can, every time I do that, I connect that feeling with the thing that I have already received. And then I use statements like, I'm so happy and grateful now that those Louboutin shoes are here and I rock them to satisfaction. I love them and people love them also. Entirely up to you how you want to word it and the things that you're asking for. So that's what I do. I would only teach you the processes that have worked for me. Are there other processes? Of course. So please be my guest and look for others. But I'm telling you what has always worked for me. And I come out of that experience already excited. You see me talking about it. I create a vision board, put it on my wall. I look at it every day. I look at it every night. I'm excited. I'm walking in it. That's how I sometimes even sleep thinking about it. I just go through. I mean, sometimes I also use this. So once again, it's also another silver method. The 3 screens. You know, one that shows you the way it is right now, another one that shows you the process to get you there, and the last one that shows you the process of having had the thing and who is how you're benefiting, who else is also benefiting from it. That's another method that I use, this 3-screen method. And I move it to the left because the left is the future for the silver method and the right is your past. So where I am at now, I move to the past. Where I want to be, I move to the future, which is the left in the silver method that I use. So try it out and let me know what you think. Those are the things. That's how I get into the zone and enjoy the feeling of the having of the things that I want. Try it out and let me know how it works for you. Send me a message. I long to read from you, and I love to read from you as well. It's a dialogue, not a monologue, okay? And reach out to me if you need any support. Once again, love and light. Mwah.
Hey there. Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions of life, not really living up to your full potential? Do you ever wonder what it takes to be truly extraordinary? Do you desire to be more, do more, and have more? Think it, believe it, become it is designed to help you unleash your inner greatness and achieve things you never thought possible, both in your personal and business life. I believe that everyone has the potential to put an extra on their ordinary, but sometimes it can be hard to start. That is why this course was birthed, so you can have a step-by-step program that will guide you through the process of discovering your unique strengths, building your confidence, and taking action to create a life you love. You can access this course from anywhere in the world and complete it at your own pace. Don't settle for being ordinary when you can be extraordinary. Choose to be more, choose to do more, and choose to have more by enrolling today. See the description box for more details.